Hey everybody, Chrissy here, and I'm excited to share how to create a card similar to this one today. I'm using the new Decofoil clear toner sheets, and these are the holiday inspired sheets. So first thing I did is I wanted to stamp a giant background stamp over a big percentage of my card. So I inked up that stamp and pressed the cardstock down. I'm using regular cardstock, and then I heat embossed it with some white embossing powder. So this way, when I add ink to it, just the parts of the white embossing powder are really going to kind of pop through and show. So I activated it with a heat gun, and then I just took some of this Gina ink and I just used a water brush. Now, because I didn't use watercolor cardstock, it did not blend nearly as well as it would with watercolor cardstock, but that's okay because I knew I only wanted a little portion of it showing because there was going to be a window over it. We're going to make a shaker over it. So I didn't really care so much about the other pieces of the card. I just wanted it to that dark green to show up behind where that window piece was going to be. So I didn't really care so much about the blending either. It's just kind of like a secondary effect on the card because I really want that clear toner sheet, that window and the shaker to be the star of this card. So once that was done, I set it aside. I hit it with the heat gun to dry it, but I let it dry too. And then I grabbed my peel and stick toner sheets. So I'm going to use this little Joy die. This is going to be the only sentiment on the card. So I ran it through a die cutting machine and just kind of picked out the pieces. Purple tape is great to pick pieces out of dies as well. If you haven't figured that out by now, get some purple tape. It's amazing. Set that off to the side. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that clear toner sheet. This is one of the new clear toner sheets. And I'm going to pair it up with this deco frame, this gold frame. I just thought it was really pretty and I thought they would go well together. So before I added the foil, what I tend to do is I just use one of those little powders to remove some of the oil from my fingers because I was touching it and everything. Stick it in a piece of parchment paper with some cardstock behind it and then run it through my laminator. So you can see I had the extra piece that came with it. I put that off to the side for a future project. And now I'm going to go ahead and I adhered it to the foil. Also, I lost this part of my video. I cut some strips from those and just put them around the edges of that frame. So really nothing that was missed, just you want to cut those pieces. And then I threw the sequins in there and now I'm just adhering it to the card. I put it a little off-centered so that Joy would be a little more centered. And since they're peel and stick, boom, it's already adhered and that card is done. Super fast to do a shaker. I actually made two of them. There's the other one. So both holiday themed. One is kind of New Year's, this other one is Christmas. So full details are on the blog. Make sure when you're creating to use hashtag Decofoil and hashtag ThermOWeb so we can find you online. Have a great day. Thanks.